My Gravely 260Z won't crank. Replace starter and battery. When I try to start it, the solenoid just clicks. Jump the starter and it will crank.
Do you have fuel in the tank? If so, is the shut-off valve open and the fuel clean?
It has fuel. The strarter just won't crank it.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes, hopefully.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Was working fine last week, except had to jiggle the ignition switch to get it to crank. That ignition switch maybe.
Solenoid is bad if you can jump it, but it not work by key. It could be a bad switch also. These issues are normally solenoid, but being as you had issues with ignition switch earlier, it may be your culprit and a cheaper repair.
The solenoid is built onto the starter, isn't it? Okay. Kind of what I was thinking. The starter and battery are brand new, just installed today. It isn't getting battery voltage to the ignition wire to the solenoid on the starter when I turn the key to start.
Depends on the engine. What engine do you have on machine?
Kawasaki 25 horsepower.
Most Kawasaki engines have solenoid on sides of them. They can be purchased separately, but they are costly. I would try a switch first, but it could be either. Do you have a voltmeter?
I do.
You can own the switch out to verify it is bad. It's a lot to tell through typing, but you can search YouTube for video how to ohm ignition switch, or I can send you a link. Or you can just buy one if you don't want to go through the tests. Actually, let's test the solenoid, it may be easier. Get someone to turn the key while you hold the meter on the plus pole on the starter to see if power switched over from solenoid to starter.
Will do. Back in a few. Actually, I think I already tested that. I tested for battery voltage at the small wire going to the starter solenoid when I turn the key to crank it, and it never gets battery voltage.
Okay, let's test the solenoid then, as if the switch is bad it wouldn't power the solenoid either. Do you need a video link?
Please. When I jump battery voltage to the small terminal on the side of the starter solenoid, the starter cranks.
I would say it is the solenoid, as the switches do not go out often.
But this solenoid is built onto the starter. This is the starter I just put on new. Is that not the solenoid on the side? When I put battery voltage to the small, at 12 GA wire, terminal on the solenoid, which is what the start position on the switch is trying to do, the starter cranks fine.
It unbolts and can be purchased separate due to this reason.
I see. If you'll send me the YouTube link, I will test it.
Your switch is most likely not the same as thing, but the letters on the pole should be. https://www.bing.com/videos/search Q equals how plus to plus test plus a plus lawn plus mower plus starter plus switch and view equals detail and mid equals 7b3469e1c63 dabstad 7b3469e1c63 dabstad and form equals virgur http://www.bing.com/videos/search Q equals how plus to plus test plus A plus lawn plus mower plus starter plus switch and view equals detail and mid equals 7B 3469 E1C 63 dabstat 7B 3469 E1C 63 dabstat and form equals virgule.
Ignition switch is bad. Have one on order. Thanks.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.